Have you ever felt this while eating? This could be an early, strong indication that you might be silently developing a serious disease. Watch this video to understand better. Hey there, health enthusiasts. Have you ever experienced a strange sensation while enjoying a meal? Like food getting stuck in your throat or difficulty swallowing? It might be easy to brush off as a one-time occurrence or blame it on eating too quickly. But what if I told you that this seemingly innocent symptom could be a red flag for something more serious? In today's video, we'll dive deep into a topic that may not be on your radar, but could potentially save your life. We're going to explore a cancer symptom that has a sneaky way of showing up during one of our most basic daily activities: eating. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cancer, that's a heavy subject, and you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. Knowledge is power, and by understanding the warning signs, you can take control of your health and catch any issues early on. Before we reveal the specific symptom, let's take a moment to understand why paying attention to our bodies during meals is so crucial. When we eat, our digestive system kicks into gear, working hard to break down food and absorb nutrients. It's a complex process that involves multiple organs, from our mouth and esophagus to our stomach and intestines. So, when something goes awry in this intricate system, it can manifest in various ways, some more subtle than others. Now, back to the symptom at hand. Imagine you're sitting down to a delicious meal, eager to savor every bite. You take a forkful of food, chew it thoroughly, and then attempt to swallow. But instead of the food gliding smoothly down your throat, you feel a sense of discomfort or even pain. You might find yourself gulping water to help the food go down, or perhaps you feel like the food is getting stuck midway. If this scenario sounds familiar, and it's been happening more frequently, it's time to pay attention. The medical term for this symptom is dysphagia, which simply means difficulty swallowing. While it might not sound like a big deal initially, dysphagia can be a warning sign of various health conditions, including cancer. That's right. Something as seemingly harmless as trouble swallowing your favorite meal could be your body's way of telling you that something isn't quite right. But why does this happen? What's the connection between difficulty swallowing and cancer? Well, it all comes down to the anatomy of our digestive system. When we swallow, the food passes through a tube called the esophagus, which connects our throat to our stomach. Along this pathway, there are several points where things can go wrong, such as the development of a tumor or growth. As the tumor grows, it can narrow the passageway and make it harder for food to pass through, leading to the sensation of dysphagia. This symptom is most commonly associated with esophageal cancer, but it can also be a sign of other types of cancer, such as throat or stomach cancer. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Great, now I'm going to be paranoid every time I have trouble swallowing my food. But here's the thing. Not every case of dysphagia is caused by cancer. There are numerous other reasons why you might experience difficulty swallowing, such as acid reflux, certain neurological disorders, or even stress and anxiety. However, if you notice that dysphagia has become a persistent issue and it's accompanied by other worrying symptoms like unintended weight loss, chest pain, or hoarseness, it's crucial to see a doctor promptly. They can perform tests, such as an endoscopy or biopsy, to determine the underlying cause and develop an appropriate treatment plan. And this brings us to the crux of why we're having this conversation today, the importance of early detection. When cancer is caught in its early stages, it's often more treatable and has a better prognosis. By being aware of the warning signs, like difficulty swallowing, you can be proactive about your health and catch any potential issues before they have a chance to progress. But here's the good news. There are steps you can take to reduce your risk of developing esophageal and other types of cancer. While some risk factors, like age and family history, are beyond our control, we can make lifestyle changes that have a significant impact on our overall health. For starters, if you smoke, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your body. Smoking is a major risk factor for numerous types of cancer, including esophageal cancer. I know quitting isn't easy, but there are resources and support systems available to help you kick the habit for good. Another important factor is alcohol consumption. While moderate drinking may not pose a significant risk, heavy alcohol use can irritate the lining of the esophagus and increase your chances of developing cancer. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation and be mindful of your intake. Diet also plays a crucial role in cancer prevention. Aim to eat a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, while limiting your intake of processed and red meats. These simple dietary changes can go a long way in supporting your overall health and reducing your cancer risk. Lastly, maintaining a healthy weight is key. Being overweight or obese can increase your risk of various cancers, so focus on eating a nutritious diet and getting regular exercise to keep your weight in check. So, there you have it, the lowdown on a cancer symptom that may appear during meals and why it's so important to be aware of it. I hope this video has empowered you to take charge of your health and pay attention to any unusual symptoms, no matter how minor they may seem. Remember, if you're experiencing difficulty swallowing or any other concerning symptoms, don't hesitate to see your doctor. Early detection can make all the difference in your treatment and recovery. Thank you for watching, and if you found this information valuable, please give this video a like and share it with your loved ones. Together, we can spread awareness and potentially save lives. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.